News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget.
Tonight on News 46, Nye County SWAT serve another search warrant on a residence. 3 people are injured in an accident on 372. The Explorers have a fundraiser dinner. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, March 12th, 2015. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. For at least the 4th time in the last month, the Nye County SWAT has responded to a call for service. Yesterday, a raid took place at a location off Gamebird Street. Nye County Sheriff Sharon Worley, Under Sheriff Brent Moody, deputies, detectives, street crime units, and SWAT all arrived at a compound which had several homes on one property on Gamebird Street. Deputies appeared to have taken in several individuals into custody, as well as confiscating materials from inside the homes that appeared to be drug-related. The Nye County Sheriff's Office has said that they will have more information in the coming days. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. And police and fire were dispatched to an injury accident about 2:30 today. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, Nye County Sheriff's Office, and Nevada Highway Patrol all arrived on scene to a 2-vehicle accident this afternoon on Highway 372 and Valley Electric Association. Apparently, the accident occurred when one vehicle did not yield the right-of-way. 3 individuals were transported by Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue to local medical facilities. Nevada Highway Patrol is conducting the accident investigation. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. And thanks to our own Herb Melvoin for those photos, for those reports. Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
All right, so this Saturday at noon, I have an amazing auction of all kinds of nice collectibles, silver jewelry, gold coins, silver coins, currency, Fenton art glass, old vintage lamps, old tobacco pipes, brass spittoons. It's 4 or 5 estates combined for a really nice, elegant auction.
A lot of lots here. I can see that there's some artwork up here too as well.
There's a lot of nice vintage art. There's actually an old, couple old stocks for some of the casinos here in town, like their prospectuses, a lot of Western art on the walls. Yeah, a lot of nice pieces for your walls.
Can people preview before the auction?
Absolutely. So previews all day Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. There are some more pictures online at www.auctionnv.com. And the phone number here is 751-4867.
They can preview Friday and Saturday?
That is correct. So the auction's noon at Saturday, but we open at 9 a.m. so you come on down again and get a good seat and, of course, do your early preview.
800 Margaret Street?
800 Margaret Street. That's 1 street past the hospital.
And what's the phone number?
751-4867.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
When we return, Metro needs your help to solve a murder.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
And welcome back. Metro has released a picture of a man found dead last week in the desert area off Highway 160. The victim has been identified by the Clark County Coroner's Office as 23-year-old Delroy Ashton. Detective says evidence indicates that Ashton was killed somewhere else and his body dumped off the side of the Sandy Valley Road. Police have not released his residence information. Metro's homicide detectives are asking for the public's help regarding Ashton's whereabouts the days prior to his murder. Anyone with information about this incident is urged to contact the homicide section at 702-828-3521. That's 702-828-3521. The USDA food commodities distribution will be this Saturday at New Hope Fellowship.
This only happens once every 8 weeks, and so that's why we want to get the word out. It is a drive-through, and this is strictly for Pahrump residents. If we get citizens from Tonopah, they will be turned away. But it is USDA surplus food. It typically is a mixture of frozen food and canned food. And so it will be Saturday, March 14th. We open the gate at 9, and it should be from 9 to 11 a.m.
The residents seem to line up really early for this. Is that necessary?
That's entirely up to them. I should say line up behind New Hope Fellowship now, and they help people get placed in line. But you're right, the diehards show up at 6 a.m. to get a good spot in line.
So this is a drive-through. Is there any more walk-up anymore?
Not for this particular event. New Hope Fellowship we operate Path of Hope Food Pantry every Wednesday of the year, and that is both drive-through and walk-in. But USDA is strictly drive-through.
What kind of ID do you need? What do you need to show to be able to participate in this?
Thank you. That is important. Every participant has to have 2 pieces of ID. They must have a Nevada ID. We also need proof of address. Typically, we tell people, bring your phone bill, bring your utility bill, because your address is printed on there. We need to verify those 2 pieces before we can give out food.
And then, do you need any proof of how large your family is, or?
We take that on faith. As each car comes in, a signer approaches, takes down names, addresses, and asks about family size.
And then, so this Saturday, once again, March 14th, right there at New Hope Fellowship. Where's that located?
The church is 781 West Street. It's at 4th and West, directly across from Acme Feed Store.
All right, and for more information, is there a number to call?
Oh, goodness, I don't have it memorized. Please look up New Hope Fellowship Church in the phone book, and you will find it.
And then also they can go on Wednesdays there for their food bank.
Absolutely. Path of Hope is every Wednesday. Hours are slightly different. It's from 10 to noon, and no ID is required. Any needy family who needs food is welcome to come.
Do you need any volunteers for any of these?
We always need volunteers. Again, call the church, and we would be happy to plug you in.
And here's Lorraine Russo-Harper to tell you about the parking lot sale this Saturday at Sniffany's.
Sniffany's is moving. We are moving to a new location April 1st. It is at 1230 Loop Road, number 4. It is up by the Goodwill, directly across the street from Threads. I think it's going to be a better location for us. It's certainly a bigger location, so it's going to make your shopping experience that much more pleasurable because you're actually going to have a lot more room.
So right now you're down there on Gamebird and Pahrump Valley Boulevard, and I know that you expanded into the next shop with your furniture. Is this going to be even a bigger shop?
It is. It's bigger than the 2 units that we have down at Gamebird, and it's you'll be able to see things a lot easier. You'll be able to get to things a lot easier. So I think it's going to make the overall shopping experience a bit more pleasant, and we're going to have the same great prices. We are the only store on the planet that offers purebred quality at mixed breed prices. So, but we are having a huge parking lot sale at the current location at Gamebird and Pahrump Valley Boulevard this Saturday, March 14th, and it's a big sale because the more we sell, the less we have to move. So we're going to be blowing out a lot of things, and we're going to have free hot dogs.
And that's this Saturday from what time to what time?
From 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon at the current location, Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Gamebird, and that is where Sniffany's is now. And then April 1st, we will be at our new location up on Loop Road, so come out and see us.
Have a big grand opening in there?
We will, and I think everybody is really going to enjoy that location. I think it's a little more conveniently located for everyone, and certainly bigger.
So this all goes to support Symphony Animal Foundation. Give an update on that.
It does. We are in the final stages of construction. As a matter of fact, we're hoping that the county can come out next week and kind of, give us a precursor on our final. So if there is something that we need to do, we get it done before our final inspection so that once they come up, we get our certificate of occupancy so that we can open.
So if people want to donate to Symphony Animal Foundation, they can go on the website?
They can, symphonyanimalfoundation.org. You can always find me here at Best Western and Giraffe Picks. And if you're interested in volunteering, we have volunteer applications at Sniffany's, at the current Sniffany's, and we'll certainly have them at the new Sniffany's.
After the break, your news across Nevada and Tech Tip. Lawmakers have introduced a bill that would allow Nevadans to refinance their student loans and get a better interest rate. SB 215 would create a refinancing program under the Nevada Department of Business and Industry. The measure also creates a variety of resources that would educate students about loans, including a database ranking lenders and how favorable they are to borrowers. It would also require colleges to distribute detailed information about the cost of higher education. A bill has been introduced that would tighten penalties against teachers and other school workers who have sexual relationships with students. The Senate Judiciary Committee is reviewing SB 192. The measure would require a school worker to register as a sex offender for life if they were convicted of a sexual crime involving a student. It would also criminalize sexual conduct between employees or volunteers at a school and students who are younger than 19. Existing law only bans such conduct if the student is younger than 18. Nevada lawmakers are reviewing a bill that would allow terminally ill patients to use experimental drugs before they receive federal approval. The Assembly Health and Human Services Committee is scheduled to discuss AB 16. It would allow patients to use drugs that have cleared the first phase of testing by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. If passed, the so-called Right to Try bill would make Nevada the latest in a series of states to institute such legislation. The Nevada lawmaker is bringing forward a constitutional amendment that would allow the state to create and run a lottery. Assembly Joint Resolution 6 would allow the state legislature to create and manage a lottery and require lottery profits support public education and senior citizens. The resolution would need to be approved by 2 consecutive legislative sessions before going to the voters in 2018 for final approval. Nevada lawmakers have pushed through 2 voter petitions aimed at expanding background checks on gun purchases and legalizing marijuana for recreational use. The Assembly Judiciary Committee voted unanimously to move the initiative petitions to the Assembly without recommendation. Initiative Petition 1 would legalize possession of up to 1 ounce of marijuana, and Initiative Petition 2 would require background checks on certain firearm purchases. Both measures hit required petition signing numbers in December. The legislature has 40 days from the start of the 120-day session to pass the initiatives before they are automatically placed on the 2016 ballot. The quality of life for Nevada women is 8th worst in the nation, based on an analysis released by consumer information website Wallet Hub. Among the 50 states and Washington, D.C., Nevada ranked 35th for women in terms of economic and social well-being, but dead last for health care. The only states worst off overall for women, according to Wallet Hub, are Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Oklahoma, South Carolina, West Virginia, and Georgia. A closer look at specific categories found Nevada has the highest unemployment rate for women, with first place being the most favorable ranking. Nevada also rated 50th in both the female uninsured rate and women's preventative health care, and 41st in the percentage of women who voted in 2012 presidential election. Nevada women also placed 34th in life expectancy at birth and in high school dropout rates, and 28th in the percentage living in poverty. The best news for Nevada women is that they rank 15th in businesses ownership and 18th in median earnings adjusted for cost of living. Nevada's seasonally adjusted unemployment rate edged up slightly to 7.1% in January from a revised 7% in December. Nevertheless, it is 1.4 percentage points below the 8.5% rate for last January. Additionally, employers have added jobs relative to the previous year in 49 straight months.
Hi, this is Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals, located right here in Pahrump, Nevada. It's time for another quick tutorial.
Why does my PC run so slow? One major reason for slow PCs is installations of bad software. Before you install any new programs on your computer, ask yourself 3 questions. Do I really need this? Am I downloading this from a reliable source? Will this add anything else when it installs to my computer? You can have the best antivirus in the world, but 95% of the time, exercising some caution makes the biggest difference. Do some research to make sure you're downloading software from a legit source, and always slow down during the installation. as many times you'll want to read over and decline useless add-ons that are offered to you.
Are you still having issues with your computer? We can help you. Come down to our store. We're located on Highway 372 across from Big O Tires. Or give us a call, 775-990-8833.
Thanks, Josh. The Nye County Sheriff's Office Explorers are going strong. There's a spaghetti dinner fundraiser Saturday night.
The Explorer fundraiser spaghetti dinner, it's to help raise funds for our Youth Explorer program at the Nye County Sheriff's Office. It's going to give them opportunity to get more uniforms, more equipment, more training. And then also for the upcoming challenge, that's a statewide challenge in Las Vegas this coming summer. So they're setting goals to look forward to that and raise some money.
How's the program going?
I think it's going great. We actually got a real good group of kids. They got their uniforms in. They're all looking pretty sharp right now. They're learning a lot. They're having a lot of fun too, so I'm pretty excited about it so far.
What's the goal of this program?
It's to give a good insight of the career of law enforcement to youth that may be interested as they reach the age to become a police officer. It also draws them in more with the community. They do community service every month. They work, with the community. They become part of it. They're just not high school students just mess around, doing stuff. They're actually committing their time and services to the community as well.
I believe you were Explorer?
I was many years ago.
Many years.
You yourself, Joey?
No, I was not.
So how can people get involved once again?
We always take donations. The program is strictly run on fundraisers and donations. So, they'll see us out a lot, always doing things. I have 4 new people kids that look like they're going to be joining us. They got through all the application processes and stuff. Right now we have a group of 10, which that was kind of my goal. Now we're going to have 4 more, so I'm getting excited. So we'll always, of course, take applications if any youth is interested. But I think I got off topic. What was the question?
How can people get involved in the spaghetti dinner and donations and this whole program? They
can contact our sheriff. They can contact any of the Explorer advisors, which would be myself, Deputy Joe Marshall, and also Deputy Wesley Fancher. We'll take donations. We can answer any questions if any youth are involved or interested in applying. For the spaghetti dinner, we do have tickets. They are $5 pre-sale tickets per person. Under 3 years old is free. It's an all-you-can-eat spaghetti dinner. March 14th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's going to be right here at the Bob Rudd Community Center. And we're also going to have a dessert auction at 7 p.m. during the dinner. I've seen some wonderful desserts on the menu. They look really good.
So everybody can contact you guys for those tickets and get involved. They can also donate. Just call the Sheriff's Office and donate right to the Explorer program.
Absolutely. We will take donations anytime for the program.
Noah Beacon with your weather after the break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Thursday, March 12th. Today we had sunny skies, a few clouds around the mountains, but mostly sunny skies. We had a high of 77 degrees today. Your average temperature around this time of year is 69 degrees. Winds were coming from the northeast today at 12 miles per hour with gusts up to 23 miles per hour. So we definitely had some high winds outside today. The UV index today was 4, which is moderate. Humidity was at 22% today. Sunrise was at 7 a.m. and the record high back in 1989 was 86 degrees. Well, tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 48 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is a whole 1 degree above that at 49 degrees. Winds will be coming from the northeast this evening at 9 miles per hour with gusts up to 14 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 46%. Sunset will be around 6:49 this evening, and the record low back in 1940 was 27 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have mostly sunny skies with a high of 78 degrees and a low of 48 degrees. Winds will be coming from the northeast at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 12 miles per hour tomorrow. Humidity will be at 30%. Sunrise will be at 6:59 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 6, which is high. For our 7-day forecast, we'll have a mostly partly cloudy week. We'll be starting off with some mostly sunny skies tomorrow, and we'll see some more clouds rolling in around this weekend and early next week. but that should be clearing up around this Wednesday. We can be expecting sunny skies by next Thursday. Your high temperatures will be starting off in the high 70s. That'll be going up all the way to 86 degrees this Monday. So we'll definitely be seeing some warmer temperatures early next week, but that'll be cooling off again, so no worries. It'll be going down into the mid 70s by next Thursday. Your low temperatures will be looking at a similar pattern. It'll be starting off in the high 40s, and that will be going up into the mid 50s early next week and dropping back down into the low 50s late next week.
Thanks so much, Noah. Well, I hope you have a pen and paper out because we have a bunch of announcements here. Valley Electric Association is scheduled to host 6 district meetings across its service area in March. For more information on those meetings and where they're going to be held at, call 727-5312. The Cooperative's annual meeting and 50th anniversary will take place on April 25th at Pahrump Valley High School, and the public's invited to attend that. The AARP Smart Driving class is open to all seniors. You can call Inspiration Senior Living at 751-2300 to reserve your spot. Tickets are now available for the Las Vegas 51's professional baseball team. Get your tickets now at America First Credit Union box office at Cashman Field. Tickets can also be purchased through Ticketmaster. You can call them at 1-800-745-3000. That's 1-800-745-3000, or you can buy them online. The University of Nevada Cooperative Extension is holding a Grow Your Own video conference program. For more information and to register, call 727-5532. And we told you about this dance all week long. It's going to be lots of fun. The St. Patrick's Day dance will be held at the Pahrump Senior Center from 6 until 10 p.m. this Saturday, March 14th. For more information and to get your tickets, 727-5008. Pioneer Territory CASA is celebrating its St. Patrick's Day again this year with the casual and fun Crab Fest. The event will be held this Saturday night, March 14th at 6 p.m. at the Nye Communities Coalition campus. Please call 513-9514. General meetings for the Disabled American Veterans Chapter 15 and the Auxiliary are monthly on the third Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. at the Nye Communities Coalition's main building on the corner of West and Wilson Streets. And you can take your amateur radio license exam this Saturday, March 14th at 1 p.m. For more information on how to do that, call Dick Grady, 751-5242. And this Saturday, the Inspiration Senior Living will be sponsoring and hosting the Pahrump Community Church Youth Group's Car Wash. For more information on that, call Inspiration, 751-2300. And that's going to do it for this edition of News 46 from everyone up here at KPVM-TV. And of course, on the radio station, 95.9 on your FM dial, KA's Country. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.